Next request, feta. Yeah, Clem, if there's like something that you loved to eat when you were young, or something that you've had at a restaurant before, and you're like, oh, I wonder how they make that. I love to do different things. One feta. One feta miche for the world. She'll even sponsor the sheep. I'm in. Press, press, release. Oven's almost ready for us, it looks like. How about that for perfect timing? And then we'll dig out all of our Lindor chocolates, start unwrapping those. And I think I'm just gonna melt them in Chef Mike, guys. No point of getting a double boiler set up. Just do it in a microwave safe bowl. I guess that didn't want to stay on, and that's okay. What's up, Open Out? Are you saying oh to the Lindor chocolate? Because we're sick like that. I think we're gonna do a mix of the milk and dark chocolate. Get a nice balanced chocolate flavor. Not too bitter if it's too dark, but also not too sweet if we just use all milk. Lindor with a nice glass of red wine dust. We're living life over here. Every year for Thanksgiving, you make a Bavarian banana cream cheesecake, which is based off a Cheesecake Factory's recipe. Went there the other day, tried theirs. Yours was way better. Yes. Suckers. That's usually the case though, honestly. I love to hear that. Just like trolled them on their own cheesecake. You're like, well, never have to go back there again. Excuse me, Mound. Can you please stay together? So obviously we'll use all of the really nice ones to give away. We get the trash mounds. Let's scrape this off. Kind of feels like cauliflower dust. The coconut bits. It's weird. I might re-scoop that other one that we just finished, actually. Fill it with a bit more stuff. Man, stuff's just like slamming outside. Okay, let's put that back in. This is the last scoop. Boom. Hi, Chef Peanut 808. Aloha. Yeah, barbecue time. Coming in while we're making our coconut macaroons as well. How are you doing? There we go. That fixed it. Just push that back on. Around the edge. We got this. So not really too messy. That's about as messy as I got. There's not too much coconut all over. Hi, Nike, my dude. Cheesecake Factory is better than any cheesecake. Ooh, I probably can argue with that one, but I won't. I could maybe argue with that. Just gonna wash my hands. Rinse, rinse, rinse-a-roo. Holy! Chef snacks? Mmm. Mmm. Those are gonna turn out really good, actually. The coconut has really good flavor. Okay, so these will probably take 30 minutes. She said 20 minutes for half of the size of the mound. And we'll kind of switch the trays around, I think. Can you even fit it all in? Just. Got coconut on my shirt? What is going on here? On the apron? What to heck, chat? Okay, gonna set my timer. I'll do a 15-minute timer, I think. Play it safe. And then make sure I can hear it. Perfect. So, coconut macaroons baking at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for, I would say, 30 minutes. So we're gonna check them halfway through. To finish these off, we're gonna be dipping them in chocolate. So we gotta melt some chocolate. Unwrap it. Bun da da da. Lindt. Nike has spoken. He has. You know how no one goes to the International House of Pancakes for pancakes? I feel the same way about Cheesecake Factory for their cheesecake amp. Oh no, we're fighting. So yeah, if you order during like Christmas time, Dust, online at Lindt, because they always have a sale, by the way, way cheaper than the store. They'll send it to you in this box. So this is what our selection is right now. So I think we'll do not the 70% cocoa, or maybe we will. Maybe we'll go dark with some of the milk ones. Or Sam said this is a sea salt caramel one. We could also go that way. Yeah, we can make a little mix up. Let's do a trio. Let's do a trio mix. I don't even really know how much chocolate we're gonna get from this. Is that the last red one? Okay. It's like kind of our ratios that we're working with here. That should be good. Start with that, see how many end up in the bowl. Yeah, anyone else? Please take your selection that you desire. Unwrapping time. Get the garbage here. Hey, why are you putting your cup in the garbage? That's a recycle. Call them out, chat. Your grandma's homemade caramel chews are the best. So this is also why we're using this for this application, because This is what happens when you move and it's plus 50 Celsius in the middle of summer. So it pulled all of the cocoa butter out of the chocolate. So not very good for eating, but we can mix it in if we keep this at a low temp, and it's still usable for other things. Just you have to remelt them down. And like, we didn't know this was gonna happen until we moved here and like opened the box of chocolate and we were like, yeah, they're kind of effed. These from the boxes Samo got around Christmas. Yeah, you remember last year, Paloozer? So nuts. So yeah, safe to say chocolate, especially good quality chocolate that has a good amount of cocoa butter, it doesn't like to get too hot. Nike your chat. Only Kansas City people would understand. Yeah, when people get scared of a huge, overly friendly dog, aka like Astra. There's people that get scared of Astra when they like deliver stuff here. She couldn't be less mean. You remember Sammy was stoked? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he showed off all his chocolates, didn't he, Paloozer? Guys, look it. Didn't realize that chat points here were called pots and pans. Yeah, the Twitch channel points. Assume that you actually spent $75,000 on buying pots and pans like a restaurateur. I love it, Troy. Clem's like, yup. Gotta outfit it. Too funny. 103.5K, Nike. He's hoarding them. I still want to make crab rangoon for you, though, my dude. Still wanna. Number 2. Is Norges still number 1? Speaking of Norges, we haven't seen him since Valentine's Day. Norges? Hello? Yeah, my storage vault, that's a lot of pots and pans, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get this melting. Just gonna wipe off this extra cocoa butter that came out of some of the packages. And then just gonna go to the bathroom really quick. Yeah, Norges is number 1 in our hearts. He should be. 200K sesh with Sammy, boom. We'll burn the bridge when we get there. DJ Ashlita, you want us to go raid someone special today? Okay. Okay, so let's do, I'll do like a 35-minute increment to start that. I'll just be right back. First, bathroom break. I'm back. Nothing happened. I'm backity back. Time to pop some jalapenos. I got those too. Dude, for the cornbread. Organic, that's all they had, which was actually amazing. Like $2.49 for this pack of 6 organic, good size jalapenos. Okay, just gonna put this back. Put our egg whites away because we don't need those anymore. Working on our melted chocolate for the macaroons dipping. Whoa, it's cooking good in there. What are we at? 5 minutes left? Awesome. We'll definitely need like a little swivel around. She's cooking real nice. Don't know if the fridge could get more bunged up right now. Bunged it up. Switch to outside cam, yes sir. Let's go see. Okay, I'm back. That was crazy. Hi, Weasel. How are you? We have 3 minutes left until we rotate the macaroons. I'll grab my hot cloths. Check out this chocolate bowl. It looks really good. We gotta stir it up. We're melting it so that we can do some dipping of the macaroons. Finally got dressed for the day. Nice. Congratulations, you did it. And yeah, whenever there's a fire in the grill, isn't that so scary, guys? You wanted to confirm so you weren't lying to your brother. You're like, pretty sure it's apple juice and apple cider vinegar. You got it, pal. Okay, so stir this up and then we'll let it cool off.
You guys see the fire?
Yeah.
I dealt with it.
You did good. It was just because you opened it and then the oxygen came up to the drip pan, lit it on fire.
No, just, yeah, kind of, sort of.
Kinda. It's just a Sam. They're still not dressed. I mean, hey, if you don't have to, why would you? There are some days, well, no days anymore, but when I used to have days off, I could live in my house coat for the day. My robe. Chat knows. Like, for example, every morning we go to Starbucks at like 7:30 to grab coffee. I just wear my robe in the car. I don't get changed. And every morning the lady's like, wow, you're still in your robe. I was like, yeah, I literally just woke up like 10 minutes ago. They know. I think we're gonna take them some coconut macaroons. If they turn out good and there's extras, drop some off in the morning. So yeah, we're just stirring to get this smooth. I'm trying not to heat it up anymore, but I might have to just for these last couple chunks. Just because it takes, well, a while to cool it back off once you got it heated. I'm gonna put this on a little lid. Yeah, put on some fresh new PJs. There you go. Move from the bed to the PC. Sounds like a proper weekend to me. So let's do only 30 more seconds. Maybe actually only 25. Let's see. Smells so good in here though. And yeah, you guys can see the oven. So I'm gonna do a rotation right now. There's only 25 seconds left on the timer. They're already getting pretty golden brown, but that's flavor, right? This is the halfway point-ish. Pull that up. Whoa. That's okay. Turn it down a touch. I'm gonna go only 10 more minutes now. 10 more. It's looking good though, hey? Stir this up. No chunks allowed. And then here's an example of not being able to save chocolate if it did split out the cocoa butter. So this all looks fluid, right? If we weren't able to fix it, we would actually see like a layer of the cocoa butter, like how oil sits on top of vinegar. You would see that above the cocoa solids and it will literally just never mix back in. It's like, yeah, I've gone too far, ruined. Like you basically just have to throw the chocolate out at that point. I did at one time in my life when I was still in culinary school, I wanted to open a chocolate shop and be like a chocolatier. And then I learned just how difficult and like how many variables and things that can go wrong when you work with chocolate. I learned about that. And I was like, I changed my mind. I'm good. We'll let other people do that. Yeah, Chef Mike, they're helping out today, Dust. Putting them to work. That should do it now. Let's see. I think so. Just had to get enough heat. What if I crush it? Make it a bit smaller. Hey Chris, how are you? How's your crazy windy day, my dude? If you owned a chocolate shop, you would go out of business. Yeah, from just eating your own product. That'd be Sam too. Sam could never have a chocolate shop. Smoothing out those last lumps just on the side of the bowl. Grilled some insane burgies last night. Amazing. Used some onions. Caramelized some onions and used bacon. Some of our own. Sweet. You still have some, dude? Good for you. We like rocked through all of ours, which, well, means that we gotta make some more. We're still lumping over here. And then also notice how I'm not using a whisk because we're not trying to incorporate air into the chocolate at all. So either a spatula or a spoon. There we go. Got that one. Why do I feel like that's maybe the caramel ones? The caramel's taking longer to melt than the chocolate. Gonna do one more quick stint in there, 30 seconds. But we are so close. Formed your own patties? Yeah, wish you ground your own. Yeah, grinded? Ground. Mish, you're grounded. One day, my dude. And Greek, you taking a little break? How are things going? How does she go? Oops. 30 more seconds. Those are gonna be good. And then next up here, we're gonna make some barbecue sauce. Some apple barbecue sauce. I did link a recipe, so check it out. It's one of my favorite barbecue sauces ever to make. Let's see this one that I linked actually. Ketchup, apple juice, soy sauce, vinegar, sugar, onion if you want, bell pepper if you want, garlic powder, and pepper. Easy mode. Throw it all in a pot, simmer it up, half an hour, good. Only moving 3 blocks away? That's awesome. Couldn't be easier, hey? No wonder you're helping out. Okay, we did it. We got all the lumpers out. Hubby has a truck too, so it's like holy fast. Love it. We love efficiency. Work hard, or work smart, not hard. Don't work hard. Oh my gosh. There's chocolate everywhere.
It's good.
It's tasty? The Samo check. We're almost there.
Work hard, not smart.
Work hard, not smart. Wait a sec. That sounds like the olden days, Mish. The bottom of the bowl is really hot, so I think I might pop it up with a little trivet actually. Get it cooling off faster. Yeah, if Sam approves of the chocolate, we know we're good. Just do one more mix. Seeing a couple lumps still. Just really don't want that when I go to dip it. I feel like the lumps keep just like sinking to the bottom of the bowl though. Oh, that's what I feel. The little like gritty bits, that's from the sea salt caramel. Durr. I'm like, what's gritty in here? It's just the sea salts. This makes sense now. Good job, brain. You're catching up. Okay, that's it. So now we'll stir this every couple moments too, because that'll help it cool off. And then I'm not gonna get rid of that. We might need it later. My lovely Lindor lumps. Thank you for that, Pell. It's okay, Chris. You want sea salt caramels now, Clem? Go get them. Okay. Apple barbecue sauce. So I'll go start commingling the ingredients. Literally a minute. A minute on the macaroons and they're looking so good. So good. I'll grab some ketchup. I got apples here. We got all the vinegars we could need. That. Okay, so we're out of the apple cider vinegar. Sam used it all in the spritz bottle. I think I'll go with a rice vin. Do a mixture of red wine and rice vin. That'd probably taste like apple. It's a little bit more sweet. I like to also put like Worcestershire sauce in the barbecue sauce. Just a little extra something something. Okay, the timer has gone off. We'll be checking that momentarily. Worcestershire. They look good to me. Here, we'll close this. Oven view. Your matching shirts? Yes, this is like a, what do you call it? A heather kind of material? Or jersey material? Yours doesn't have a gaping collar hole. She's a car girl, Greek, the person you're helping move. Wife who never told you, pulled up in your truck. She's like, whoa, didn't tell me your hubby had a cool truck. I love it. Sweet. Yeah, that's us right now too, Clem. The wind is wildin'. Okay, I think this middle one cooked the quickest. Look at these. Coconut mounds. I feel like 25 minutes is probably enough.
How many do you need?
I only need 10 to send out.
Okay.
Oof. They'll have to cool off first because they stuck to that. I'm scared actually now.
Let them cool off.
Sam just tried to pick it up and it crumbled. The coconut wasn't as nice as the other one. Is it tasty though? It's cooked enough though? Okay. I think it's too hot. Yeah, it exploded. Did you see that? I guess you did, because I took away the other camera. Explode. Let us pray. Okay, I'm turning this off. What did we get? 12, 24. We got like 30. 30 macaroons, let's go. Okay, barbecue sauce. And then while that's working, we can do our knife skills and make some slaw. Effortless. Are those cheesy rolls, Greek ass? Yeah, Burns' tongue can't taste barbecue until later, or tomorrow even, Nike. Let it cool down, okay? Okay. Sheesh. And then we'll let the chocolate keep cooling down too. Because there's no way we could dip it. The bottom would just drop into the chocolate. What if we do this to try and hold them together? Just like drop a drizzle of chocolate right over to enrobe it. Chocolate enrobed coconut macaroons. Kate asked Sam, is it tasty though? That's totally what I did too. Sam pops eyes out and head nods vigorously. Perfect. I didn't see that, so thanks, Lil. Thank you. Okay, I'm getting my little burner set out. Pop it on up. I think I gotta give it a wipe from yesterday's shenanigans. Yeah, put it in the blast chiller. Which we used to actually have. Yeah, our old fridges. You guys remember the white fridges that we had on the island? That had a quick freeze function on it, and it worked so good. Fridge freezer combo. Use a spatula, please, so we can actually like see if they're gonna properly come off, not your hands.
Well, I'm not gonna touch the other ones.
Oh, okay.
The bottom is really tasty.
Where it got crispy. And like the coconut on the outside's all toasted, so it's super nutty and fragrant. They'll be good, guys. They'll be good. Just let them cool off and harden, right? Because the egg white's soft, the sugar is still soft right now. And now, how much barbecue sauce are we gonna make today? I think a pretty big pot, actually. I think a pretty dang big pot. I mean, 12 racks of ribs. Was thinking like everyone gets a, what, 1 cup portion of sauce with their ribs. So we need at least 12 cups of sauce, which is 3 liters. So 3 liters of sauce. And hello, it's just a Sam. What oven do we use? This is called, I'm gonna type it in chat because the words that I'm gonna say don't make sense. Yeah, Mish, actually we need an oven command. Caldo bake, speedo, cook, L3. Yeah, Chris is getting some of these. So just copy paste that into your browser. But we did pick it up from Costco. And what was the price point we paid on it? I honestly can't remember now. Did we get it for, I think, on sale, 700 bucks? You're welcome. You're very welcome. And honestly, we're really happy with it. It's a convection oven, which is why it sounds so insane when I open it. But yeah, like comparing that to just a regular household oven, this totally works better for us. Cookie? Annie, Dust, Bonk, Cookie? Dust was here. What you need, Greek? Oh, to make the command? I can do it a little bit later today if you want. Okay, so what does this make? Amount of sauce for the recipe. They don't say how much it makes. I hate when they do that. What is the yield? Oh, wait. There is no way. There's 36 servings if you're using 1 cup of ketchup. There's no way. I hate using the oven under your stove, makes things too hot, but your oven doesn't work. Yeah, that one is awesome. And they make some smaller versions as well. So visit the website. It's a pretty cool company. They're all made in Italy. Get to choose the raid today, but you have to see who's on at the time that the stream ends. And then I'll also say, DJ Ashlita, if we end the stream and there's no one on that you want to raid, I can always refund the points and we can do it again a different day. Bird portions? Yeah, exactly, Lily. Okay, so I'm gonna start in here. Do I want to start with any onion? I think I'm just gonna do like dried spices. It's easier that way. So, in that case, we shall start with our ketchup. I'm gonna like triple this recipe. Remember, we need 3 liters worth of this. Yeah, you should be able to find someone. Pick off the ketchup stuff. We're probably actually gonna use, we're using all of this. So just take the cap off. And then all I'll do, rinse it out with water to get the last bit of stuff. $36 portions? What are they, teaspoons? I'd like a teaspoon of barbecue sauce for my rack of ribs, please. Just close the lid back on and shake this up. We might do one more shake after this. Yeah, because it's still pretty thick in there. One more. And that'll do it. Oh, use apple juice to get the rest out. That's a good one too. I usually always add a bit of water to my barbecue sauce anyways to start because it simmers and cooks down. But that's a great idea if you like it really thick. Maybe this last bit we'll use the apple juice, or you could also use the vinegar, right? Either or. I think I'm gonna use the rest of this bottle. Popping bottles. So we've already used like half a cup of vinegar. Thick sauce. There we go. Nice. Now it's all cleaned out, ready for the recycling. And I don't like barbecue sauces that are overly sweet. Definitely more tangy is the route I go. Just gonna grab a little measuring cup. Finish off the rest of the way here. I'll grab our brown sugar while I'm over there, because we'll need that. And then my other favorite barbecue sauce recipes are from Aaron Franklin, from Franklin Barbecue. I'm gonna do a cup of this. Whoa, I've never seen that in rice vin, but that's amazing. It still has the mother in there. Still got the mother in the rice vin bottle. That's a first. And like, don't be scared of that. It just means that it's like made properly, that's all. There's like a weird floating thing in there. Okay, next one, just a couple drops. Yeah, where's the father though? The mother, so that is like the ferment that makes the vinegar. Because vinegar is typically made from like a juice of sort. So red vine vinegar is made from red grapes. So when it ferments, it has this like weird stuff floating in there. And that's the ferment. Yeah, I am your father. Boom. Do that. I'm gonna turn this on now so it can start to heat up. Just grab a whisk to bring it together. Otherwise, this really likes to bubble up with the ketchup if you don't stir the liquid in. Let's do a cup of brown sugar. Mish laughs about this. Mish says, joke's on you. 1 cup up. It's okay. This is brown sugar. Or golden yellow, if you will. Sorry. Now I'm gonna grab some spices. Garlic. Onion. Can you use liquid smoke? Yep. Yes, sir, my dude. Let's do, this is pretty potent. A teaspoon of the garlic powder or granulated garlic. Brown sugar you can get is way different. Let me show you another one that I've used before. This one's called like a demerara style miche. Ah, broke the elastic. So I have this one with like really big crystals, right? And then we also have another demerara, which is like the finer sugar, but it's really sticky and molassesy. We are gonna put some apple juice in, just wait. I'm not there yet. And we'll do the same amount of onion. Yours is darker and more soggy, so yeah, we have that too. Onion. And we'll blend this with an immersion blender. Orange juice works good too. Just if we're gonna make an apple barbecue sauce, should use apple juice. Boom. Orange juice is your fave. How much of this should we do? Like half a cup, I think? It's coming together. I'm gonna add some pepper in. Crack some pepper. And I don't think I'm gonna add salt just yet. Break that lump. And then we still gotta, we're gonna dice up just 1 apple. I don't actually think this is gonna be enough. We're not at the 3-liter mark. I'm gonna add more apple juice. So 1 cup of apple juice, let's say. That seems good. I do have a bottle of barbecue sauce, like store-bought, that I could put in this. These are our options. He makes homemade barbecue sauce. Oh my gosh. Homemade. I'll put it in there. I'm putting it in. What, we'll put some apple juice in here too to get it out of the bottle? This is what I'm using up. That's it. Bullseye Guinness. Shake it up. Apple juice it. Just keep juicing. Now we're good. And then plus our apple in there. Our fresh apple. Good to go. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of vin now, just because the apple juice can be a touch sweet and we don't want it overly sweet. So that's why there's always vinegar in barbecue sauce. Everything's good out there, Sam? Ish? We want sweet barbecue? No, we don't. Not this time. Stir that in, then I'm just gonna put this to the side while we cut up our apple. We'll like fine dice it, but we'll still blend it in later. Just put the lid over here. We might not need it. Is this smoker having problems? I feel like it just by his reaction. Hey, Mish. Well, it's so windy out. Like when it said 10 degrees Celsius today, we weren't expecting it to be super duper windy. Tangy, tongue slapping, mouth flapping, sticking, licking, homemade sauce. Yeah, dude. Let's use the ugly apple, because why not? And I'll leave this skin on, so I'll just go wash it up. Actually, I think I have another ugly apple. It might be a 2-apple sauce. Got an even uglier one over here. Like, what happened? What happened to you? Just gonna go wash this. You live in Chicago, so you always expect wind? Well, it's not usually this crazy for like a sustained period of time. Usually it just like blows the storm over and then we're good. And I mean, I did get called a wind fury at work this week, so I'm like, well, you asked for it. You're gonna call me a wind fury? Here you go. You've unleashed it. Hi, Tikasella. Been quietly watching. We're having a good weekend. How are you doing? And I think Sam uses my knife to cut the flank steak. So bad sometimes. Does he clean it after though? No. No, he doesn't. It's fair though. He's making sure that the ribs keep cooking. He's doing other stuff. Yeah, in the summer, it's like just begging for a breeze or something, so it's not so still and hot, but nope. Did you miss anything, boss man? You missed a couple of things. You missed the ribs going on. You missed us baking coconut macaroons, melting chocolate. And now we're bringing our barbecue sauce together on this side here. Thank you, I will have a sip. So core this. So there's apples in the barbecue sauce. There's gonna be apples in the coleslaw. We're spritzing apple juice on the ribs. It's an apple fest over here. But what goes really great with pork? Apple. It's kind of a no-brainer, right? Gonna also just stir our chocolate quickly here to keep it cooling off nicely. Just relaxing, enjoying the stream. Last 2 weekends were super busy with out-of-town company and then a work project. Nice. Having a you weekend, love it. I hope you enjoy. Thus, the apple in the mouth of a roasted baby pig. It's true. It's meant to be. So I'm cutting these like what, 1/2 inch thick right now. Just leave it like that. Not gonna worry about any real imperfections on the skin. That'll just get blended in. Boom. Yeah, Americans love their sweet stuff. We know this. But I think Canadians do as well. Kind of one in the same. Nike. Apple pie to the face. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn this, but we don't have to. And then we're just gonna go like really thin pieces of apple so it cooks down quickly. This I'll just leave that way. Keep it all together. Whoa, careful near the end because it might slip. And then I'll have a little taste of this sauce mixture so far to see really what we're working with. Whether we need to add a bit more of stuff or if it's already getting good. It might be already getting good. Then we're gonna make 2 Lloyd pans full of cornbread. Make sure there's enough. Feel like I'll be snacking on that this week, the leftovers. Just gonna transfer this. And we'll mix it in together. Just wipe off our knife. The apple doesn't stick on. Put that there and that there. Whoa. Whoa-wee whoa, hey? So it's just starting to come up to a simmer as well. It's smelling good. It's smelling nice. And yeah, because we have our ribs on the smoker, we don't have to add the liquid smoke. I mean, only if you desire, right? How are the ribs, Mary? They're doing okay. Been having some issues with the Traeger behaving today just because of the wind here. Was not really expected. Like, sounds like Sam's vacuuming it out right now. Crazy. Maybe we should have waited another week to use it. That's nice and tangy. I like it. I might add a little bit more sugar though. We did use it not long ago, Mish. Like, we smoked a brisket for work. I think, what, last week? Yeah, last week on Thursday. So like, it did work. Just, it's hard if you have like one little flame coming out, because that's how it works, is it just puts a flame out into the pellet box. So yeah, if the wind comes on through up in the bottom, it could blow it out, sadly. It's powerful, but not that powerful. Little bit more sugar, and then this is dialed. It's tasting really good. Oh, and we need a touch of salt and pepper. More sugar. I'd rather be able to add more sugar than being like, ooh, it's like already too sweet. Now what, right? Do like half a cup more. And yeah, a touch of salt will balance the rest of the acidity. So if you ever have anything too sour, don't just use sugar right away. You can actually use salt instead. Most people do not know that. I'm gonna fill up the pepper grinder. Get some fresh cracked pepper. Just gonna do like a pinch of salt. Less than a tablespoon. Nice. Go, go, go. Stir that up. You see the bit of simmering? It's getting there. So this will just simmer until the apples are soft enough to blend. And then we can blend it up. You could always cook it a bit after it's been blended too. Just gonna leave this whisk in here, I think. Awesome. Barbecue sauce, done. Should that be the next vid then, Mish? Cracked pepper ASMR. Cross that off, apple barbecue sauce. Chiggity check. So we'll obviously keep our eye on that together. I'm just gonna put it to the side. Nice and close. Let's see this. This is feeling like a nice temp. Maybe we'll switch it up. Finish off dessert first so these can set up. Let's see. See what we're working with here. First tray. Sam destroyed the middle one, so he just went to go pick it up with his hand when it was hot out of the oven. Got a couple different spatulas that I can try and use. Oh yeah, easy mode. Pick it up. Easy mode. Worked good. Okay, we don't need the fistula then. And so we'll dunk in the chocolate and then just go, I think, right on to the sheet again? Or is the chocolate gonna stick to the silicone? It shouldn't, right? Chocolate won't stick to that. Also, do we have to clear this off? Put it into the middle. So first thing I'm gonna do is just loosen all of these off so that we can pick them up easily for the dip. Boom. Boom. And we'll only dip the really nice looking ones first. We need 10 of them. And we'll see how the other ones end up. Oh. Hey Cookie, the food is coming along. We're just dealing with the coconut macaroons. They all set up really nice and baked nicely. Just finished putting everything in the pot for the barbecue sauce to simmer out. And Sam is dealing with a little bit of Traeger issue outside. It's really, really windy out, which wasn't really expected when we planned the menu at the start of the week. So it keeps trying to blow the flame out on the Traeger, which is not letting the ribs cook as nicely as they should. Okay, those are all loosened. Let's work on the next tray. Silly Traeger. These ones all, this was the tray where we're like, okay, we press on with the scoop and then let it loosen. Holy, just perfect. Bought a meat slicer because of you and Sam. Yes, Mary. Really want to start? But you have a slightly runny, stuffy nose, so you're gonna wait. Are you slicing up for jerky? Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, interesting the wind does that. Well, it is literally just like a little flame that comes out to light the pellets. It's not that strong. Is everything okay? Or are we gonna have to like finish them in the oven or something? Okay. Do you want me to help you light the egg?
That's not even an option. You have to cancel at that point.
Okay. That's why we start early. Okay, those are all good. All the meats, cheese, and breads, amazing, Mary. Yeah, okay, Fortitude. When can I come pick up these delicious looking macaroon desserts? Anytime. We actually have extras if you live in the area. And then one more small tray, which really these ones turned out so perfect on the parchment. And they don't stick nearly as bad. Okay, time for dipping. Okay, barbecue sauce is simmering, so I'm just gonna turn it down a touch. Give it a stir. Here's our chocolate. You're in Europe? No. Dang. This is a mixture of Lindor milk chocolate, Lindor dark chocolate, and Lindor sea salt caramel chocolate. We did a trio. You love it, Cookie. These were the chocolate balls that got way too hot when we moved in the summer, and some of the cocoa butter came out of them. But we're able to reheat it slowly and use it for like some other baking stuff. So I was thinking we would just dip the bottom, is how I think it'll look the best. If there's extra at the end, maybe we'll do a little drizzle on top to use up the rest. But this is all I'm gonna do. Dunk. Maybe a bit more. Really don't want to like touch my fingers in. Let it drip down, kind of. Whoa, it really dripped. Okay, I'm just gonna use a cloth if we're gonna get messy. We're just gonna commit. Yeah, that seems like it's staying on there pretty nice, actually. Side view. Healthy amount of chocolate on there. Wet bottom, if you will, Mish. And yeah, I was worried that these were gonna be like kind of crumbly. Hard to work with, but they're not. Awesome. Two of these for $5, I would pay that. I just like think about the price that I would pay if I go into a bakery and pick up a dessert like this. And then that's how I charge our peeps. And so far, no one's like not gotten dessert, I would say, that I paired with dinner. So I can probably say like we don't really have any picky people that we feed, which that's nice. The only thing I have to remember for our one lady, Kelly, is she is deathly allergic to sesame. So Asian sort of dishes are off the menu for her. Okay, these are going over to set up. Obviously, they'll set up quicker in the fridge. Hello, fried chicken and biscuits. And thank you. Yeah, it is looking good, isn't it? Look at our sauce, guys, by the way. Bubbling. Bubbling cauldron of barbecue sauce. Keep going. Yes, Cookie. Fried chicken. Whoa, that is crazy. What an easy dessert. Not too sweet on the palate, not too like heavy and rich either, I would say. Thank you for the follow as well, friend. Hope you're having a great weekend. Cooker dog, are you helping Uncle? Cooker dog. Why are you choking on your water? Take it easy, please. What a dog. Maybe don't inhale it. Greetings, friend. I would spend great money for a delicious meal such as the one we are watching unfold here. Yeah, I wish. One day, Ninja Man, one day. When we get the truck built, we will host Cook with Kate cons around the world and have meetups with our community members. That's the real big plan for that. And that way we can keep spreading the deliciousness in real life. Just let the excess chocolate drip off a bit before you put it back on the sheet pan. Almost dipped my fingers. It's 2 o'clock. I think we're doing really great for time still. Like, we still have 3 hours to make everything else. This also means that the ribs should be like halfway cooked. And yeah, we keep inspiring people to make delicious food at home. I think it's working. That's our tag now for the stream. Spread the deliciousness. I don't think I'm gonna pay to have it trademarked because at this point, it's kind of ours. If someone wants to try and make it theirs, that's fine. But I don't see why I would have to pay $400 just so that's our own slogan. I'm good.
Cancel it, or we tell everybody it'll be ready at 7.
Guys, what do we think? I don't think we should cancel it. Like, what are we gonna do with the ribs? So the Traeger is just not lighting then? Well, that's weird. Guys, the Traeger is just not lighting. What do we do? Do we cancel it, or do we just tell them that it's gonna be way later? That's so unfortunate. Guess I'll message them and see if they want to have it later today. And then what? If they say no, then I guess we just have a shit ton of ribs to eat in our life. I guess we can do that. What the heck, weather? Considering it was so dang nice yesterday. Man. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my phone. I'll be right back, guys. I just have to send some messages out. Cookie, we can't fit all 12 on the big green egg. Yeah, we can't fit them on there. Even loading it up, sadly. The other thing I said was like finish them in the oven, but even at that point, I only have 3 racks. I could maybe fit 6, but then it's not gonna taste the same if it doesn't smoke the whole time. Okay, give me a sec, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm here. This is what I'm saying. Hi, Kelly. The wind was not expected today, and it keeps blowing out the flame on our Traeger. This is making the cook time, what should I say? Get pushed back? I said, this is making the cook time get longer and the ribs won't be ready until 7 p.m. tonight now. We can still deliver everything to you for that time, or you can decide now whether you just want to cancel for today. Oof, duh. Or yeah, how long would it take to cook theirs first and then start on ours? I guess we could do that. I asked Sam if he wanted to start the egg and he said no, it's not even worth it. Because it takes, like, to start the egg for a smoking sesh, minimum 45 minutes. So that's the difference between smoking in the egg compared to doing over charcoal, which only takes about 20. I said, I'm sorry, this doesn't typically happen. Now I'm gonna copy that and paste it to Ken. It's life, it's true. Move the Traeger inside, so it's already in like a covered shelter. Like it's in such a small little space where the wind shouldn't really whip through anyways. Oh, Kelly messaged right away. She says it's fine. She's like, she wants those ribs. Yeah, move it in the truck. That Traeger weighs probably 300 pounds. Yeah, put in a blanket over it. I think that the wind is still whipping up through the bottom, that's all. It is on wheels even, but we don't have a ramp for the truck. So that's the ish. Yeah, I would want those even if you delivered at 4 a.m. So I'll just go tell Samo. I'll tell Samo that she's okay and then he can stress a little bit less. So Kelly said it's okay. She'll wait.
Okay.
So don't stress.
I know, it just...
It's okay. You can't plan for everything. Like you can't plan for the weather. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I just understand if it was like dirty or something. Tell us for like months old, but like it just did a brisket.
Yeah.
It was just fresh. Didn't even covered the grill.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it sat out for a day. Like there's nothing that should have went.
I don't know.
Use my egg.
Yeah. Samo says F it. He is lighting the egg. Okay. I didn't make this slaw. That's actually what we're rolling into next. I know, he gets very upset when things don't come out at the time they should. Egg in it. Yeah, we're almost at the slaw point. Let's just finish our macaroons and then we can move on. Brutal. Yeah, he always just wants to do a good job. We always have these like pretty high expectations for ourselves, right? Well, I'm glad Kelly's okay with it. I really wanted them to be able to taste this barbecue because it's the first time we're doing barbecue for Supper Club. And we wanted to change their life. You just got an Italian beef? Nom. Yeah, slaw is up next so it can sit for a couple hours before we serve. Go to whey bread or green cloud franny. Both are cooks. Cool. I've never heard of the other person, but we are definitely familiar with the whey bread. We sometimes raid back and forth. It's fun. Good one, DJ Ashlita. Just remind me later when the stream's done. I should be able to remember. Not doing anything too crazy today. Yeah, the wind says, hold my beer. I think we melted the perfect amount of chocolate. And yeah, like I said, it's not like we haven't used the Traeger in months. We've been using it a lot lately to do stuff for work. It's like once the flame gets blown out once, it just doesn't want to relight, which shouldn't really be the case because it tells you right away, like go relight the Traeger. Maybe we have a bit of a lemon Traeger. How much does an Italian beef sandwich cost? I mean, it probably varies from each spot, right? Higher end ones, lower end ones. Can you clean where the flame is? That we did, Cookie. Yeah, like it's all vacuumed out. So that's why at the same time, he's also getting very frustrated because there should be no reason for it not to work. And the bottom of this bowl is just gonna be a toasted coconut chocolate. Okay, I'm in. This sauce is just giving her. Inside the cover of the hopper, lay a plastic bag and close the cover. This significantly prevents airflow back through the auger, found on a Reddit post. So like the cover of the pellet thing then? Ah. Cost like $8 where you got yours, so not that expensive then. I was thinking that, yeah, sprinkle the scraps, but it's not gonna be as smooth because like I said, it has the toasted coconut bits in it, so it's not gonna look as nice if we try and like drizzle. I'm just gonna eat it. Just gonna eat it with something at another time in my life. Like, look how thick that is. Yum. Tasty bits. I guess we'll hold on to this spatula for later, once the chocolate sets on there. Back to our vinegar reduction smells inside here today, guys. This barbecue sauce. Hello, House Vibes capsule, and thank you. I'm excited to try one. Only my husband's tried one so far. Made sure they're good. Drizzle, drizzle. Okay, apple slaw up next. Barbecue sauce is still simmering. We got the most, like, I don't know if I've ever seen a more pristine cabbage than this from the store. The most pristine green cabbage ever. We're gonna use all of it. Look at this. Like when it's shiny, like what is going on here? There ain't nothing even bad on this. What world is that cabbage from? And then we got some carrots. We'll shred up our carrots. I love putting that in slaw for extra crunch and sweetness. Someone buffed it, honestly. Can I help you? No? Okay. Pitmaster is Saja. Don't be sad. Everyone's okay. And then some Granny Smith apples. Let's do 4. We're making a lot of slaw. Like at least 14 portions worth. Sooty Sammy. I love the meme that Vune made for us yesterday. Okay, so we'll start with the cabbage, I think, and I'm gonna use the mandolin. That's gonna be the most accurate way and easiest to keep the cabbage slices consistent. That's the other thing you just said, guys, is there's a lot of money on the grill. Like how much? There's like okay, I was gonna say $240 is how much those ribs cost that are on the grill. So, well, if you mess that one up, then what? So we're just gonna use straight blade on the mandolin, and I'll show you how to cut the cabbage in proper pieces to get the right slices going on there so they're not too long. And I think I'm actually gonna take a quick bathroom break one more time. My coffee's getting me. Sorry, I forgot to flick the other switch. I do a double flick, just in case I forget the other one. All I said, guys, was pick off that outer piece of the cabbage, and then we're gonna cut it in half. Mish, I'm deaf. I'm deaf, Kate, and now we're gonna cut it into quarters. Good times. That's why, like, newscasts, cable TV, they have people that do all that stuff for the broadcasters. They don't have to do any of that. They just have to read the teleprompter. That's it. Like, live streaming, way more difficult than those. Thank goodness we have a Sammy. It's a nice looking lettuce dust. It's a cabbage. Lettuce, be friends. And now the other one. Ooh, you love iceberg lettuce? Such flavor, much moist. Very. We are going to go, I think we'll go like this. I'm gonna cut these in half this way. And then we'll go slice on that side. Or we can slice this way too. But I don't like when the cabbage pieces in slaw are like 4 to 5 inches long and you like almost choke when you're eating it. So like max, let's go 3 inches length for the slaw bits. Love how crisp iceberg is. Wedge salads on occasion, yes. My mom, when we were young, she would make BLT salad with a wedge of iceberg, creamy cucumber dressing, and like bacon, tomato, and croutons. So dang satisfying. A BLT wedge. Like she'd make the croutons herself in a frying pan in like the bacon fat. Yeah. Okay, we begin. And now let's get the biggest bowl of life. Largest bowl you can find for this. I think this is it. We make that much slaw, I think we're good. Also, I'm just gonna give the barbecue sauce a quick stir. Spinach or arugula? That's good, Dusty. A lot of people do not like arugula. Like, I think it was really overused for a couple years there. Don't know what to put? Just use arugula. Escaping doggo, she's like, I'm checking it out. Oh, I should have saved some of the bitlies for her. I know she likes cabbage core. Let's see. Astra. Hi, Mom. Yep. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Good girl. She's like, heck yeah, I love cabbage core. That's the stuff. That's the ticket. Hello, vicariously. When I'm called chef, it's like, wait, what? Actually, yes, you may call me that. Crooks! Did someone say ribs? Who said that? Okay, so this is on like the thinnest setting possible. And then this is also another protective layer, but I probably won't use it until we get close to the end. So flip this on the cut side like that. Do a couple runs, check to make sure that's what you want, which it is. Carry on. Cleaning up, getting ready for the family next weekend. Oh yeah, that's right. Awesome. Yeah, we got some crazy wind here today that's trying to put a damper on our cooking plans here, but we shall prevail. So I'll probably go until then, and then I'll just finish the rest of that with my knife. Still have not got an answer from Ken, but if I know Ken, he'll probably say the same thing as Kelly. Have a little snack. You can have your dinner around like 7. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing all right. Had an insane week at work. Like literally had half of the staff, 6 out of 12 people, because everyone's sick. So honestly, wasn't the most fun week. Those are the times that I don't like to work in the food industry. But alas, we prevail. Crazy Druid, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Squeaky cabbage, that's how you know it's good. Just squeaking. Doggo's like, please? Yeah, that's a good one for you. Nice. Very difficult day to keep any fire lit outside. A flame of any sort will have a tough time out there, Nike. Yeah, squeaky cabbage is like a sweet one, right? Yeah, like Sam got a 1-day cold this week, just randomly, like not COVID, we tested. Just like, what is going on here? But then I also have to ask this, guys. So last week was the week that they pumped the water full of chlorine, and they're like, yeah, it's totally fine. We do this every year, is what Epcor said. But now this week, everyone's sick. So what does this really say? That's kind of where my mind went. Like to recognize patterns sometimes. Could be completely coincidental though. Welcome back, Oak. Glad to have ya. And yeah, at the same time, we also have allergies going around. So then people are like questioning, right? Dust is like, am I actually sick? Is it allergies? Like, no one knows. They do that here too, Cookie, where you're at? Okay, I'm glad it's not just us. Had to stop drinking the water for a week. Yeah, like running out of the shower, tasting like smelling like a swimming pool. So yeah, we drank bottled water for like a good couple days. Cause that was just insane. I think someone messed up though this year, cause it's definitely stronger than it's ever been. This cabbage could also be a thing that I slice on the meat slicer too. That's always an option. They do that where we work because it's an auto slicer as well. So you just load up a big piece of cabbage on there and it'll slice for you. And then the only thing you have to do is remember to take the piece out when it's done slicing and switch the next one. Pretty handy. This is going quick though. Hi, Happy. Yeah, well water, no pesticides. Or yeah, sorry, no chlorine, just pesticides from the orchard. Oof. What is worse? Could also be allergies. Could be. I'm really hoping that it doesn't get me. When was this chlorine in the water? Last week, Lily. Ah, yeah, don't we love drinking swimming pool water, Dust? Boom. Oh no, get it. Get it, dogga. Always makes you nervous. It's okay, Dusty. We got this. Can you make cabbage soup? I suppose you could. And hi, Maka Waka. How are you doing? How's the weekend? That's why I always stop pretty early, Dust, before I get really close with my fingers to the blade. I play it safe. Okay, there we go. We'll finish the rest off just with our knife. That's already a heavy bowl of cabbage. Like, how does that one cabbage turn into all of this? At first, I was like, is one cabbage gonna be enough for like 14 portions? And then my brain's like, yeah, because it always gets way bigger when you slice it. And I think that's it for the mandolin. So I'll go wash all this stuff off, because the carrots we're gonna grate with the grater, not on the mandolin. And hi, Faceplant. Yeah, I've never done just a cabbage soup before, but I can see that being yummy with like a really nice fresh cabbage. Why not? Should have seen Claire demonstrating her cut-proof glove on a mandolin. She was fine, just scrubbing her hand and fingers across the blade, and it was scary. Yeah, oh. Mandolin got you a couple weeks ago, Tikasella, see? I was going too quick, forgot to use the attachment. Ouch. Seriously, this thing has no feelings. That's the part. That's the scary part. Crazy stuff going on. Even Rando's like concerned. My bro's all concerned about what's going on outside. We all just get frustrated. It's like, we want ribbies. What I do before I like fully wash this, I usually just rinse off the little bit of veg shrapnel, otherwise it dries and sticks in. And yes, Dusty learned too. Oh, your knife. At least the knife was very sharp and you had a clean cut. That's always the one positive that you can take away. The cut should heal very nicely because it's so clean the way you got sliced. Sad but true. Okay, veggie peeler next. You make a cabbage soup with chicken stock, cabbage, carrots, onions, bite-sized potatoes, and tomato numb. Veg shrapnel. I thought someone was gonna like that one. Faceplant. Okay, put that to the side for now. How does it stay so sharp? That's a good question, Mary. I guess I don't use that thing a lot, only for certain things. So obviously the more you use it, the quicker it will degrade. And like, it's not like it comes with a sharpening item for the mandolin blade. And then the slicer has a sharpener on it. So this whole top piece, I can just take it off. It's a little bit dirty, so thanks for letting me see that, so I'll clean it. So this stone gets pressed on to the blade and it gets sharpened that way. How does this go back now? There. Kate broke it. I think this goes on first. I actually have no idea. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's literally it. Yeah, it just sits there. And then the other thing, so to press it on, it's just this that gets pushed forward and then it pushes that thing down onto the blade. It's like a little stone. And that's how you sharpen it. It's terrifying though, really. Okay, let's slice some cabbage. Kielbasa to cabbage soup, that would be good. Astra. Yesterday, she was a carrot dog, which she also might be today. We won't give her too much, though. Today, she's loving the cabbage. I guess that means it's real nice and sweet. Honestly, when we first moved here, we could not do this with Astra. She would not want to eat mini veggies or fruits. She'd be like, that's weird. Why are you giving me this? Now she's just into it. You've developed your palate. Salt, please. Now we have another fire. Now we have another fire. I'm not even opening the curtain. I'm just gonna keep cooking inside. Nothing is happening. Nope. Nice. Hi, madame. Yeah, R.I.P. to Poshers. Nike knows. That dog would eat almost anything that you gave her, but especially the crunch veg. She loved the crunch. We were rewatching a clip the other day from Twitch with her in it. I think it was called the Poshers Roo one. And madame, how are you? Welcome, Canadian friend. Good to see you. Got a pro tip on making some quick lemon extract? You need some and all you have is 100 lemons. Whoa, I've never really done that before. I would say, okay, so what is this extract for, first off? Lil Poshers, she's with us every day, Dust. Try some beef ribs on the barbecue when the hot weather's more consistent. Yes, that as well, right? Okay, let's peel our carrots next. Some of them are not so nice, so we'll take care of that. Icing for a cake, and you need to put zest in the icing too. I would say only zest. That's what I was gonna say. Depending on the use, I would just do zest. That's like the best lemon flavor ever, and that'll be the easiest. Vodka and zest, and then some thyme, Paloozer says. That will work too, yeah. Make an extract that way. But let me give you this example. So my coconut macaroons that we made, they called for almond extract. I didn't put it in. And they didn't suffer. The lemon extract really is only there for like the most in your face lemon flavor, but sometimes I think it makes it almost taste fake a bit if it gets too strong. Just use cyanide. Who are we making that for, Paloozer? A barbecue restaurant in Oakland does barbecue oxtails? Yo. We can get oxtail here, Kermit. Do we have to try this? So like smoked fat in there? What? I was thinking about attempting my own vanilla extract with the TikTok vodka and vanilla bean recipe. That's so easy, madame, and it works. That's like literally how they make vanilla. A lot of people don't know that vanilla extracts have a touch of alcohol content in them. Yeah, try it next time. I might. I can see that being insane. Imagine taking the smoked oxtail and putting it in a pasta. I'm dead. Pappardelle pasta with a smoked oxtail ragu. Okay. Okay. Is it okay if the vodka's a year old? I think so. I'm definitely not a vodka expert. But does it go bad even? Yeah, Cookie, I doubt it, right? Trim that, and then I will leave the other end on the carrot since we're gonna grate it, because that works good as a little handle. And then we're also going to grate, actually no we won't. I like a bit more chunks of apple, so kind of the same way that we diced it for the barbecue sauce, we'll do the same thing. I'm just gonna take a peek at these macaroons. Okay, the chocolate is not really setting up. So once we're done the slaw, let's go pop all those trays in the fridge so they harden up. Loser. I don't know. I mean, my vodka doesn't usually live past a couple days. That's so awesome, Kermit. I'm honestly jealous. I'm really jealous. There is nothing like here. Like no barbecue spots really. What? Montana's maybe? Trash. It's like cheese. The older the better. Sometimes. Not always. Mom says clear spirits never go bad. There you go. They shouldn't. Great with Kate. Carrot dog? Okay. She's back. Carrot butt dog? She says yes. Yeah, it's just booze and water. Carrots everywhere. Whoa. Go, go, go. I think I gotta switch this. Okay, so that's the plan. We'll finish the slaw, get it all dressed so it can marinate. We'll take the macaroons to the fridge so those can set the chocolate. And then we'll come back in and blend the barbecue sauce up. And then it's cornbread time. That's it. That's it. Should just call the Ukrainian like butcher shop, smokehouse, sausage house a couple blocks away and see if they have room to put the ribs on the smoker. Hey, you guys still got your smoker going? And is there room on it? Go, go, gadget, carrot grater. Didn't really think about it before you moved to Chicago, but yeah, you didn't realize how quickly you can drive to other states from Illinois. And yeah, living in California, the bordering states are so far away. Truth. Yep. Okay, I'm going to go grab a bench scraper to transfer this carrot into our slaw bowl. The dog is making minced veggies for me. Not actually really eating them. She was sus about the carrot butt, I guess. How much for one rib? $3.50. Yeah, we have to charge you for 7 racks of ribs. Yes, Nike. That's amazing, duder. Enjoy. Okay, let's keep going. Not a slab, just one rib? I don't charge you nothing for one rib. Give me a break. Who do you think we are? Savages? I always kind of change how I hold the carrot when I get close to the end. Minimize the risk of grating thyself. Yeah, one rib should be more than enough. Don't you know? It's how the world was made. Plus, I want to go take the macaroons to the fridge so I can suss the situation outside. What is happening out there? I don't really know. He's having a time. I don't know about a good old time.